Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I will be showing you the 2022 Nissan Rogue SV with the blacked out package. This is a dealer installed, and let me go ahead and show you all the features this blacked out package has. Under the hood there is a 1.5 turbocharged 3-cylinder engine. It is connected to a CVT transmission, and this engine produces 201 horsepower and 225 pound-feet of torque, and the fuel economy numbers are 28 in the city, 35 highway, and 31 combined. And I really wish that Nissan offers a sportier version of the Nissan Rogue with the 2.0 VC turbo. Here is a MSRP sticker of this 2022 Nissan Rogue SV. If you guys are interested in the standard features it has, just go ahead and pause the video. And the price with destination is $31,850. This one has the blackout package, and it does have market adjustment, so the price with all that is $36,000. If you guys are curious about the color is called Gunmetallic, and it does look okay on this Nissan Rogue. This one has the blacked out package. This is not from Nissan, this is an aftermarket, so the dealership added this blacked out package. It is a $2,900 package, and I feel like they did not really put a good amount of black on this Nissan Rogue SV. So I really wish they made the grille finished in black or gloss black instead of chrome, and I really wish they made the top portion of the window trims black. And yeah, it just doesn't feel like it's a blacked out package. Anyways, for the headlights, now everything right here in the front is LED, so the daytime running light, high and low beam are LED, turn signal indicators are halogen, and there is a side vent on both sides. And the grille looks good, beside it being finished in chrome with this blacked out package. And here is the updated Nissan logo, nice and big. It does serve as the emergency braking, or the sensor for the emergency braking. In the bottom there is an opening for some air, and there is this gray trim in the bottom. I think it does add a nice look, and there's some flat black in the bottom as well. But yeah, overall it does look pretty good from the front. But let's go ahead and move to the side, and I'll show you the side view of this Nissan Rogue SV. Here is a side view of this Nissan Rogue, and the side view looks pretty good. And again guys, this one has the blacked out package, and this is not a Nissan installed, or it's not a trim. This is a dealer installed, so the dealer did this package. So for the rims, they are the original rims, but they did actually paint them in gloss black. The size is 235/60/18, and the size is good, and there's a good amount of rubber. And honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about the gloss black with the flat black and this gunmetallic. I don't think it goes really that good, and I personally think that the dealership should have tried this blacked out package on a different color, but that's what I think. Anyways, there is a turn signal indicator on the mirror and a blind spot monitoring system. And for the window trims, the bottom portion of them is finished in flat black, the top is finished in chrome, and I really think that they got rid of the chrome with this blacked out package. On the roof, there is no roof rails and there is no sunroof. I really wish that this SV trim had a sunroof and roof rails. But let's go ahead and move to the back, and I'll show you the back view of this Nissan Rogue. Here is the back of this SUV, and the back looks okay. With this blacked out package, you do get matte black badges. So the Nissan logo, the Rogue, and the SV all-wheel drive badges are finished in matte black. And for the tail lights, not everything right here in the back is LED. So the running light is LED, but the turn signal indicators and reverse are halogen, and the tail light extends into the quarter panel. It's very, very long. There is some flat black right here. The spoiler has a nice design to it. And here is the third brake light. Here is the wiper. And I think they could have put the wiper underneath the spoiler. Would have gave this, the back of this Nissan Rogue, a cleaner look. That's how you open the tailgate. And there is some parking sensors here in the back. The base trim Nissan Sentra has parking sensors. So I think Nissan is actually putting parking sensors on all of their cars and all their trims. In the bottom there is some gray, reflectors look good, and yeah, overall I think the back looks pretty good, but I'm not exactly sure how I feel about the flat black or the matte black badges. So yeah, here's the key of this Rogue. and Nissan been using this key for a really long time. It does have the updated Nissan logo up top, and it does have 4 buttons on it: remote start, lock, unlock, and a panic button. So let's go ahead and unlock the SUV. To open the lift gate, there is only one way, and it is this button right here. And it's not powered lift gate. To be able to get the powered lift gate, I think you have to get the SV premium package. Correct me if I'm wrong. So the lift gate on this SV trim is manual, and inside there is very good amount of space. The trunk is nice and wide. There is some storage places right here on the left and right, and some tie downs, and there is a 12-volt right there. And to be able to drop the seats down, there is no handles on the left and right, so you basically have to go to the front and drop them down, or maybe I think you could reach them from here, but it's kind of hard to do. In the bottom there is the spare tire with the jack and the jack tools. Here is the door handle. The door handle is finished in the same color as this SUV. There is no sensor behind this door handle, so to lock and unlock this SUV you have to click this button. Here is the front door panel. The front door panel has an okay design to it. This top portion right here is nice and soft, finished in brown. This whole thing right here is very nice and soft. The armrest is padded. I love the stitching, and I really like this trim. The front driver window is automatic up and down, the rest are not. And here are the mirror controls, door locks. Everything looks honestly very good. Door handle feels nice and solid. Even this right here is nice and soft, so good job Nissan. This is plastic. It does feel a little bit on the cheaper side. The storage place is okay. I really wish it was a little bit big for the size of this door. Here is the speaker. It is nice and small, so I like that. And for the seats, they have an okay design to them. They're wrapped in leather, and here are the seat controls, and here is the lumbar support. And by the way, those seats are heated, and this is an aftermarket add-on. But let's go ahead and move inside this Rogue, and I'll show you how it looks like from the inside. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2022 Nissan Rogue. It does look pretty good from the inside, and it is nice and spacious, and seeing out of this SUV is very, very good. So the windows are nice and big, windshield is nice and big, and the back window is nice and big. The steering wheel has a nice design to it. It's not wrapped in leather. It is very, very thin. It does have the flat bottom design, and the engine is a little bit on the weaker side, and the only reason is because it has a 1.5 turbocharged 3-cylinder engine. It doesn't have a 4-cylinder 2.5 anymore, so it has 1.5 turbocharged 3-cylinder, and that's expected. And honestly, in person, this engine is nice and quiet, and I really like it, and it is powerful. So I did actually drive this 1.5 3-cylinder, and I was very impressed. Right here on the left there is the volume controls, back button. You could scroll up and down, go right and left with those 2 buttons, seek buttons, and this button right here will bring up this menu. And I think on the higher trim this button will actually change the gauges. Right here on the right there is the Pro Pilot Assist, voice command, phone controls, adaptive cruise control. Here are the cruise controls. I love the Nissan logo. There's some paddle shifters, which is nice. They're nice and big, finished in plastic, but they feel nice and solid. And behind the steering wheel there is the headlight controls with the turn signal controls, and on the right is the wiper controls for the front and back. And I really like this gloss black trim up top. Gauges look nice, and they're very easy to understand. And air vent finished in gloss black. There's some brushed aluminum. This is actually very nice and soft. I love the double stitching, and I really like this brown. And down here there is the steering assist button. And yes, definitely the SV premium package adds power lift gate. I did actually drive a white SV with a premium package, and it did have the power lift gate button right here. So this one does not. And if you guys are interested in that SV premium package, it should be on my channel. Here is a screen. It's an 8-inch screen, tablet style. Does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Nissan system is okay. Not a big fan of it. A little bit on the laggy side. A little bit slow. And yeah, it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Here is a backup camera. Very, very dim. Let me see if I could actually adjust the brightness from here. This is night. So backup camera is very dim. Not a big fan of the backup camera quality. It's not clear, and yeah, overall I don't like it. Here is the volume knob, tune knob, some shortcuts in the bottom, and here are the air vents. Climate controls are very easy to use. Auto function, dual function. Here is the fan speed, and everything is finished in gloss black, and everything feels nice and solid. And the screen has some brushed aluminum around it. This is nice and soft, and this is nice and soft. Yeah, this is extremely soft. And by the way, the SV with the SV premium package I drove, it was white and white, so it did have white interior and it was white exterior, and the white interior looks very, very good on the Rogue. I've been reviewing the black interior, and the white seriously looks amazing. And it did have leather seats, and I think this SV trim, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't have leather seats, but maybe this is part of the blacked out package. So yeah, it might be that blacked out package. Down here there is the engine start, one USB-C, one USB, 112 volt, good amount of storage place. And as I mentioned, this Rogue has heated seats, 2 stages for the passenger and driver. And I really like this trim. 2 cup holders, nice and big. Here is the shifter that will control the CVT transmission in this Rogue. And by the way, to put it in reverse, click the button, move it to the front. Put it in drive, move it to the back. Neutral, slightly to the front. And park is this button. And if you want to put it in manual, push it, pull it back twice. And here is the drive modes. There is off-road, snow, auto, eco, and sport. And here is the brake hold, e-brake. The armrest is very hard. I love the stitching. And inside there is an okay storage place. It is nice and deep, but it's not wide. And there's this shelf right there, or that tiny storage place. And I really like this. A gray does go very good with the chrome and the black. And up here, the rear view mirror is nice and big. The bezels are nice and thin. Some halogen lights. The glasses holder is nice and big. This button right here will turn on all the lights in this SV trim, SOS. And the visor is very, very big, and it's a little bit on the thicker side. And there is a small mirror and a nice bright halogen light, but for the size of this visor, I thought the mirror would be a little bit bigger. Here is a back door panel, and the back door panel has the same design as the front. This top portion is finished in brown, just like the front, but it is finished in plastic, so I don't like that. And this whole thing right here is nice and soft. The armrest is nice and soft, more of that trim. And in the bottom, this is plastic. An okay storage place in the bottom of this back door. Here's a speaker. And for the back seats, honestly, there's a good amount of leg room, and the headroom is very good in this Nissan Rogue. The seats have the same design as the front, of course wrapped in leather. And there is an armrest back here. Very, very soft. 2 cup holders, nice and big. And there is some halogen lights, and I really love the fact that there is 2 individual lights back here. So I don't think I've seen that anywhere, to be honest with you. So 2 individual lights and 2 individual buttons. Very, very nice. And in the bottom there is some air vents, 1 USB, 1 USB-C. And that's how the front of this Nissan Rogue looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2022 Nissan Rogue SV blacked out package. I would like to thank JC and Napoli Nissan here in Milford, Connecticut for providing me this Rogue. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put the information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time.